Good morning, ducklings. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. We're gonna start with our hello song. So everyone get your hands up. Let's say hello to Kaya. Let's say hello to Penelope. Let's say hello to Maddie. We're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to Nora. Let's say hello to Emily. Let's say hello to Emma. We're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to Charlotte. Let's say hello to Emmy. Let's say hello to Aisha. We're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to Jordan. Let's say hello to Ainsley. Let's say hello to Mrs. Brunzell and Mrs. Diaz. We're glad you're here today. Okay, so this is my book today. What is on my cover? What do you see? What's this right here? Is that a big barn? And then there's a bunch of farm animals. What animals do you see there? I see a cow and some cats and a duck. So let's go ahead and read what this book is about. It's called Big Red Barn. By the big red barn in the great green fields, there was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. And there was a great big horse and a very little horse. You see the horses there? And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. And there was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But in this story, the children are away. Only the animals are here today. The sheep and the donkey, the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. An old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born in a field of corn. Do you see the little mice there? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Who says cock-a-doodle-doo? In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too, and a big white hen standing on one leg. And under the hen was a quiet egg. Do you see the hen there? Standing on one leg with the egg under it. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them. There are 10 eggs over there. Cock-a-doodle-doo, moo, moo. Who says moo? A cow. There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, yow, yow. There was a big red dog, bow, wow, with some little puppy dogs all round and warm. And they all lived together in the big red barn, and they played all day in the grass and in the hay. When the sun went down in the great green field, the big cow lowed, the little pig squealed. The horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkeys gave one last bray. Looks like it's getting to be dark outside. The hens were sleeping on their nests. Even the roosters took a rest. The little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. Can you see them flying out of the barn there? And there they were all night long, sound asleep. Everyone sleeps at the barn. In the big red barn. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay, while the moon sailed high in the dark night sky. And that is the end of Big Red Barn. All right, now my mystery mailbox. I have in here an animal. And it's an animal that lives in a barn. What were some animals we just read about? What do you think it is? And this is your last clue, and this animal says, neigh. Do you know what it is? I bet you do. Did you guess a horse? Good job, guys. All right, I have one last thing for us today, and that is our flannel story. And we did this one a couple weeks ago, but I thought we'd do it again. And there is, we'll put our sun up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little birds. 5 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One flew away to look for food, and then there were 4. 4 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. One flew away to help build a nest, and then there were 3. 3 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3. One flew away to visit his friends, and then there were 2. 2 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2. One flew away to find water, and then there was 1. 1 little bird sitting in a tree. Can you count him with me? 1. He flew away to get warm in the sun, and then there was none. No little birds sitting in a tree. Soon the little birds flew back to the tree, and soon they were happy as can be. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little birds sitting in a tree. Very good, ladies. All right, that is all that I have for today. I hope everyone has a great Monday, and we will see you soon. Bye, ladies.